This moment may be coming at the right time for me because it is September. And yes, it is the birth season. And I know it's just been rough the past couple of weeks and what transpired, especially what transpired the past weekend. You know, this whole personal situation that I just had to deal with, and until it finally ended, just, you know, this past weekend, you know. But, you know, since then, it's just been a lot of cleaning going around the house and all that. But for the most part, I may have to come to admit that this may finally be the end of the road where I've been, as I've been saying in a lot of my past videos, going all the way back to the last couple of months, and especially in June, where I just feel like I'm just been feeling stuck and just, you know, having a hard time trying to find my permanent peace. My permanent, you know, my permanent happiness, my permanent space, my permanent peace, you know, mainly my permanent space. And I know I've been on the record just through all this suffering, this ongoing suffering, especially with, you know, what has transpired in in mid-June. And since then, it's just been, you know, I've been very limited on my outdoor freedom as far as like hanging out with friends and all that. But you know, that's where I thought, man, not only do I feel so stuck in a dump, and just to the point where I gotta, like, you know, just I continue to advance in my graphic design career, just doing a lot of studying of new skill sets that a lot of these companies require now for graphic design. But you know, just the fact that I just feel so stuck. It almost feels like I'm never seeing any light in the tunnel, no matter what happens or no matter what I do. You know, I've been on so many of my past videos just talking about the fact that I've just been feeling so stuck in my life. Just feels like I'm never seeing. I feel like I'm just seeing a dead end at this point. You know, no matter how much I've been saying, I've been trying to wanna, you know, get my permanent space, and it just seems like it was never going to happen with what's going on. Well, fast forward to September. It's already September 20th. Once again, happy birthday, Erich. I think that I'm finally I'm looking at this life differently now, because after this weekend, you know, I know it's going to be another long weekend for sure. And trust me, I'm going to make another video where, like, since these past couple of years, my weekends have just been feeling longer, and especially this year too, where they just been feeling so much longer than they have in the past. And I'll explain what that is when I get to it. So but, you know, for the most part, as it pertains to what has transpired this month, I know it's been rough, like the past couple of months. Come on, man, it's not even the 4th of July. I've been hearing these explosions for the past hour now, and I could have sworn I thought I was hearing fireworks, or maybe just, I mean, not this loud, but I thought I heard one just earlier, like in the past half an hour or so. But yeah, I could have sworn I thought I might have been hearing fireworks. Hell, remember, was it the past Saturday too? When I was taking a walk, I was talking about my upcoming, you know, for this week's new shoot around schedule, and I thought I was seeing like flashes in the sky. I was like, was those fireworks or what? So I wasn't sure what they were, but I was assuming they might have been fireworks, and I was just seeing one flashing up here, and clearly that was a firework. So I mean, what is it? Are people trying to celebrate 4th of July again, or what? Anyways, don't mean to ramble off. I just got a little distracted there. But yeah, for the most part, I mean, it just seems like now, like after what's transpired the past couple of weeks, um, I think now I'm just looking at this life like I'm gonna feel no longer stuck. Because after all the cleaning that we done this week, that I helped with my you know with in my with my family, as far as like, you know a lot of cleaning and, you know space improvements and all that stuff. It just seems like it just feels now, after this weekend, I think I got a reason to be pretty happy and I'm pretty glad, as far as looking forward to life, and that I think I can finally see not only my role just being relieved, not like drastically, not just yet, but kind of like what it was like the past week, where my role was relieved, you know. So it was relieved, just enough that for me to just not be constantly just, needing to accommodate. What's the right word? To accompany, to be in takeover mode for what some of my, some of the duties, that my parent that my family usually does. You know what I'm saying? It may get to that point for me again, to where I can finally just relax myself mentally, and now, with, like I said in yesterday's video or so, it's gonna be a life-changing moment coming soon, and I'm gonna be so happy that, when it comes to the next weekend, I think I might finally see my life just going smoothly now. Now, I don't want to get too overconfident about what I just said. I know there's some things to sort out, and to work things out and all that, but eventually it is going to get smooth. I just cannot wait, because these past weekends have just been far too long for me to even just to just feel like I'm really just, with this life that I have. It's like, it's just hard for me to just enjoy every weekend now, because I remember I used to be going out almost every weekend, like the past several years, going places, just doing things with my friends, or even just going solo adventures, and just a lot of hiking adventures and all that. But it has not been the case, and especially with what transpired, just, all these past, at least a majority of my past weekends since mid-June, and, right now I feel like I'm seeing that come to an end. So, like every Friday, I know I'm always looking forward to another long weekend, for the reasons that it's not what I would expect, but for the most part, I know it's just been a lot of tough long weekends, just to, mostly just being in survival mode and all that, just basically surviving, just with a lot of cleaning, with a lot of rearranging and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just a lot of very stressful, painful, just goings, as far as just a lot of what we've done, like, all these past weekends. But now, we as a whole, we just finally see that come to an end. And the way I see it now, like, especially after this entire personal situation, that just was ongoing for the past couple of weeks, and after what transpired, the way I see it, it's I think I can look at this, and I may just have another video on this if I could, that I may just look at this in a positive, in that, that now, after what transpired today, and even going to tomorrow, I think it's just helping me to look at this entire, personal situation that just ended, and just the past weekend, that I'm looking at this in a positive direction. So the way I see it, look, man, it's just to a point where I just cannot wait anymore to see, to finally see the light in the tunnel. Right now, I'm getting there. I don't see it yet, but I'm getting there. So after this weekend, I may just finally have a reason to smile. I may finally find a reason to just, come close to just seeing a smooth light just come right back. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, after all the suffering, after all that we've just been having to go through, all that suffering is just gonna lessen. All the pain is just gonna lessen, all the stress. Because the way I see it is, I think, this whole personal situation, that just ended, I think honestly it just bodes well for all of us, in that we can definitely, make things work and work better, in our favor now. So, and especially for me, is what I had to go through. So right now, I just don't feel stuck anymore, which is great. I can finally see the light in the tunnel again. So, and especially because it's coming at the right time in September, and that it is the birth season. So, I'm just thankful. I'm just getting my prayers answered every single day. So I'm gonna have more on, whatever I say, because I know I got something to work on right now. So tell me what you guys think. Peace.